Hello everyone and welcome to the Quantexa submission for Perfect Pitch at Cybos. We have entered the Society and Humanity category. My name is Alexon Bell. I'm one of the co-founders of Quantexa and a Chief Product Officer here, looking after some of the broader initiatives that have society and humanity impacts. So who are Quantexa? We're a specialist software company that is pioneering a concept called contextual decision intelligence, but essentially the ability to connect multiple data sources internally and externally and give a view of relationships that allow organizations to make better decisions. Why did we select this category? Because of the work that we're currently doing in banks around helping with anti-financial crime. We are uncovering activity that I think the broader society needs to be aware of. As people now are much more conscious about where their goods and produce have come from, we believe that we could provide a service that allows people to understand the provenance of supply chains and potentially whether things conform or detract away from their kind of societal beliefs around good working practices, ethical behavior, etc. So where are we demonstrating that we've kind of met the criteria? Well, I think it starts with the history of Quantexa. We've done a lot of kind of free work where we've helped organizations uncover and understand data. It started really with some work around looking at the palm oil business, and through that work we were able to uncover some links to corruption, but also some links to child slavery. Through that piece of work, we made some connections where we helped some organizations investigate ivory smuggling out of Africa, and also kind of using transportation and tourism routes to move that into Asia. The culmination of these pieces of work has been the stuff we've done around organ trafficking, to help organizations better understand the businesses and the connections between the organ trafficking people, but also things like hospitals and hospitality, hotels, etc. That work is published, so in the submission you'll see some links so you can follow that and see what we've done. And that's really started our journey in helping broader organizations understand connections to kind of negative things. If I look at the work that we're doing with Deloitte in Canada, it's really around the kind of adoption of legalized marijuana, and helping both those businesses within the marijuana business and supply chain to understand the provenance and make sure that they're buying from legitimate people, but also having the wider economy more informed about this particular piece. And if you believe or don't want to support that particular initiative, allowing you to understand which businesses are involved in that, and allowing you to make that decision, whereas beforehand that information may well have been hidden from you. And lastly, it's the work that we're doing around anti-human trafficking as a consortium. So looking to set up a not-for-profit organization working with Dun & Bradstreet, Liberty Shared and Dow Jones, essentially looking at all forms of human trafficking, modern day slavery, and everything that's included with that, and broadening out to wildlife and organ trafficking as well. But again, similar to some of the work that we started with, but on a larger scale now, and that's helping both Liberty to start with, but wider NGO organizations better research the field intelligence that they have, and find connections, and then publish those connections to concerned groups or channels that can use them to help score suppliers. And it's really starting to culminate into a kind of governance, environmental social government initiatives, corporate social responsibilities. Why do customers believe our vision? I think we've been fortunate that the software that we've produced is very visual. It's also very easy to adopt. And what we've been able to show is that through the flexibility and agility of connecting data quickly, we can give insights to organizations that they didn't have before. And that's partly to do with the technology, but but also to deal with the various different data sets we can connect, and working with very big global data sets that have billions of records. What data supports and demonstrates this? I think if you look at the submission that we've made with the links to organ trafficking, that will show you some of the power of the platform. I think what we're working on at the moment is the broader initiatives of how to make this data more accessible to the wider general public, be that concerned individuals, but also to kind of corporate buying teams, so that they can actually understand how secure, how safe, how ethical supply chains are, and make more informed decisions off the basis of that information. If I talk about who are the kind of key people and companies right now helping us on this journey, I would say that they are, Dun & Bradstreet, Dow Jones, Liberty Shared, and Deloitte. They have been so supportive in both helping us through this, but providing data and helping us understand how these broader problems manifest. They've also been very supportive in making connections to the wider community to truly understand the impact of what we are looking to build, and how it can provide considerably more benefit than we first originally perceived. This is our submission. Thank you very much for listening. If you do have any questions, please do contact us at Quantexa. Thank you very much.